Welcome. The information I am about to share is channeled material. As with all channeled material, it is infused with light and encoded with vibrational signature that resounds in our cells. There is no need to fully grasp the words spoken, but rather allow yourself to tune into this material with your heart. You will know if this is for you, as your heart is your compass and will clearly signal to you what's in tune with your essence and what's not. This part of the channel is a collaboration by divine guidance. I am here to begin sharing transmissions that come through me, working with the Source Mother Grid and the Trinity Grid Network, and acting as a receiver and transducer to bridge and anchor the light codes that come through Earth's atmosphere. This initial introduction is a clarion call for the keepers of the light and the timekeepers to gather here as a sacred community and connect our life force as one divine vortex to serve this phase of the divine mission. We are weaving the light codes Prism and the incoming waves of rays to further infuse and stabilize the divine plan template within the new Earth inner planes and grid network. If you feel activated when reading the title of this call to action, please continue to listen. My name is Dafna, and it's my pleasure to connect here with you and share further information about the transmission and purpose of this divine collaboration. If you are a starseed, grid worker, light weaver, dream weaver, gatekeeper, if you connect with the many star nations, councils, and galactic families that are supporting us from the cosmic gates, if you feel a resonance with the Sisterhood of the Rose, the Great White Brotherhood, the Syrian Elders and Seat Keepers, the Council of Light, the Galactic Federation of Light, and Guardians of the Earth, if you feel a connection with the Ancients and Elders, Ascended Masters, the White Lion Pride, the Dragon Collective, the Elementals, and many other interdimensional beings and layers of consciousness, this is a call to gather as a collaborative community for the purpose of serving the divine plan and supporting humanity's expansion and ascension process. We are at an accelerated time period of powerful portals and stellar gateways openings. The solar flares and geomagnetic activities have amplified, sending downpour of light codes that support the human upgrades we are ready to assimilate and absorb. We will be working with the Mother Source Grid, the Cosmic Grid, and our own human inner technology and grids, bridging the incoming light codes and continuing to upgrade our own DNA, plasma, and light bodies. As we anchor the incoming codes within the Earth network grids and core, we will be working with the diamond arcs and the crystalline grid points, as well as the expanding connective tissue within the web of one. In addition, we are nearing the phase of opening the Crystal Vaults technology network. These vaults have been dormant for eons, waiting underneath the waterways of our oceans. This will be in divine time and guided sequence, with the assistance of the vault's key holders and guardians of divine integrity. If the above is in resonance with your heart's light and wisdom, I welcome you to this call to action. I invite you to gather and assist through the plasmic field and your temple of light in the weaving of the current energetic sequences and light codes into the expanding highway network within Gaia Sophia. We are bridging heaven on earth, assisting in the ascension process and restoring harmony and reverence to all life. As we gather and join our life force, we create a vortex that becomes a living organism that continues to spin and expand within the creation spheres. We are each encoded within our DNA with a divine mission we are here to bridge to life. The light codes come through in sequences that we are ready to assimilate both individually and collectively. We are supported by many light beings, councils, ascended masters, and galactic families, as well as star nations. The elementals have been working side by side with us, weaving, spreading, and echoing our prayers, intentions, and transmission. We have been working with the whales and the dolphins that send our living prayers through the waterways. We work with the graceful flight of the winged ones and gods of air as they send our prayers through the winds and waves of light. We work through the clouds and the rains that encode the prayers through the drops, and through the bones and soil and the veins of Gaia, through the great mountains and rocks that anchor our prayers, and through the trees that share our prayers through their leaves and root system, as well as through the mycelium that acts as a connective tissue of codexes. There is a connective tissue within the cosmic breath and the Mother Source Grid, which orchestrates the interweaving of ancient energetics and divine codexes that support the awakening of humanity. This tissue, in part, draws individuals together through a signature vibration stored within the inner architecture of these individuals, to gather as bridges of light in collaborative effort to birth the Golden Age. The weaving of the new Earth is moving through the galactic core and the plasma field, threading ancient wisdom and ancestral lineage through incoming light codes. As we gather, we form a force field and act as pillars, anchoring and stabilizing the incoming influx of codes within the inner planes of Gaia Sophia. Many of us act also as amplifiers to each other's divine plan, activating nodes within each other's inner architectures and supporting our own unique part in the mission. The current cycle and phase of evolution is providing us with great influxes of energetic attunements. As the photonic light and neutrinos come through the photonic belt and galactic core and enter our atmosphere, we are infused with light particles that intersect with our plasma body. These highways of cosmic light, as they travel through the sun's gateways, through the great central sun, to the central sun, through the earth's sun, into our own sun and heart, weaving through our heart's magnetism. The field of our heart informs our inner template of the current upgrades that are being assimilated. As the human organism integrates more of the plasma and light bodies, we are able to reclaim the full spectrum of our divine technology. Through these light highways, we weave back ancient wisdom and reconnect with the legacies and prophecies that are embedded in our DNA. As the collective heartbeat continues to change through the ages and cycles of evolution, we are at a leaping point within the consciousness of humanity. We are the voice and pathway through which the ancient prophecies can continue to unfold. Our ancestors carried the prophecies to the point of consciousness they were able to walk within the context of a collective pulse. The prophecies are here to be written on the halls of humanity, as the light amplified and the divine feminine has risen to her reign. The current dismantling and the expansion of unknown factors are present in our experience because we have come to a tipping point that informs the forms yet to be. The completion junction of the dark ages is upon us, as the mother source grid is established and the inner highways within Gaia are expanding in their light quotas. The formless planes hold the vision and template for the new earth that is being shaped. Much of the foundation have been laid, and the triad grid matrix keeps establishing stronghold within major nodal points that are connected to the earth kundalini. Within the inner earth, there is much movement and expansion, with the assistance of many kingdoms and cosmic support that are weaving the divine within the formless fields, together with us. We are heading towards the golden fields of the new budding world we have envisioned for many timelines. The vision we held in our heartbeat is echoing within the acoustic chamber of Gaia's heart and resounds within her waters and veins. As the earth continues to shake open, we are awakening the libraries within the crystal vaults that are weaved as a connective technology of divine harmonics. These vaults have been locked eons ago by the Atlantean and Lemurian civilizations in part, as they were falling, to guard the information until a time when humanity has raised its divine integrity and vibrational field. These vaults are beginning to be unveiled in a divine sequence and through a collaborative efforts of the guardians of creation and Gaia Sophia. These vaults' unlocking and activation are further accessed by the return of the cosmic web of the Dragon Emperor lines that keep expanding in their scope and power. Various collectives stand together as part of this divine mission. The Great White Brotherhood, the Majestic White Lion Pride, the Sisterhood of the Rose, and a consortium of ascended masters from various galactic and star nations. The elementals, together with the animal kingdom, the devas, and the multitude of Gaia's kingdoms, are busy at work with us. These vaults are in tune with the drumbeat of the elders and ancients and are protected by the giants and the Lamaso gatekeepers. The great Lamaso giants stand at the gates of heaven and portal tunnels, and together with the majestic white lions, take guardianship over the new earth template, maintaining the integrity of the energetics within the fields of gold and ensuring there is no interference within the unified field and the spheres of creation. The crystal vault's keykeepers are being summoned. They provide the pillars of integrity of the divine plan template as it relates to the technology activated through the Crystal Vaults network. The encoded patterns within the waterways have awakened, and the drumbeat of the elders echo their divine frequency signature into the heart and the acoustic chambers of Gaia. We are singing to life through the great earth song lines, the great melody of divine orchestration and the new song of humanity. We are resurrecting the soul of life and bridging the highways of the sacred code of living upon which the new earth is established. We are the guardians of the earth, the seeders of humanity, and the wisdom record keepers of the sacred code. And it is so, and so be it. Once we begin to gather and expand this community, I will open live transmissions. As we gather, we amplify and activate one another. We also create a living vortex that continues to echo within the creation spheres beyond the time of our gathering. This living organism continues to expand, strengthen, and widen whenever we gather in divine circle and tend to the mission. I am grateful for your time, your presence, and light. I appreciate your participation in this great mission. We collaborate on birthing to life. With deep love and profound gratitude for this silent co-creation, we weave together as one divine heart.